Okay, allow me to elucidate and summarize the care deficit of the government right now. What it reflects. Well, the government is a cult. And it acts as anthropologically as a death cult. At the same time, they have occult knowledge. You can't be a dumb ignoramus. You can't be uninitiated and be part of that collective governing people's minds. So the people that are engineering all these pawns and NPCs, obviously they know how people think. They know their psychology. Which is why they don't care what you think. Because they're the ones who are perfectly aware what you've been reduced to. A mindless creature that has no thoughts or beliefs of their own. Therefore, it's debatable, whether or not they care about anything. And you can tell that people have lost their dynamic of care in their everyday dealings, their attitude. Hence, the consensus reality is a series of programs that are administered by the current of that governing force, that governing body. So they have very little respect to the subpar collective of what they've created. You can take that any way you like, but they're mirroring back the apathy that these people have towards their own self-respect, their autonomy. They're basically throwing it back at them. You don't care. You don't have enough respect to fight for yourselves, and you're a worthless piece of shit. Your thoughts aren't real. Your emotions aren't real. Apathetics are spiritually dead garbage. And you deserve what you get for being just that. That's their attitude. You see people cheering, as Trump says, I will not apologize for the war in Iran, and basically all the death that it causes. I will not apologize or feel bad about the gas prices, the groceries being so high, and the fact that your lives have been made unlivable. Because he's part of that collective that knows that you don't care. You have no generative principle. How can they care if you don't care and do nothing? So it's a big fuck you. And the people there are cheering for what he's saying, validating, hearkening that nihilistic and nefarious sentiment, agreeing with it, so they are basically given consent to their own destruction. Why? Because they're mentally inferior. Period. Delusion does not make you exempt to collateral damage for your own stupidity.